Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Nintendo.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
How's it going, y'all? Happy new week. Happy Monday. We're back with more horror games for Horror Month. And we're playing some Eternal Darkness tonight. Not played it or played through it since the mid-2000s. It's been a long while. Just a disclaimer, because of the way I'm playing this, there's no guarantee I'll be able to do a full playthrough of this. I always hope to, for obvious reasons. It being a GameCube game, and the way this is set up, so far in testing, it's been good to go. But just to let you know, if it fails or if something happens where it crashes or I can't play it anymore, there's always like another 3 games that I have lined up to replace it. I just really wanted to play this for the stream, and what better time to do it than October, you know? So yeah, I hope I never know with sound. I hope it isn't this loud throughout, because when I did testing, it wasn't this loud, and maybe it's just the main menu and the cutscenes and whatnot. I think the way this is now is fine. Maybe lower it, or actually raise it a bit. But yeah, I really don't have much to say regarding the game itself. It's a wild ride. It deals with sanity and mixes that with the player and gameplay and the player's perception of things. And it fucks with you a lot. It's a troll. In the best way. It's such a fun story. for what it is. It was made, I mean, you see it, it's 2002. So it's not going to be like groundbreaking or anything. But back then, this was a big deal for Nintendo, and also just the way the horror genre was used to tell this story, and the gameplay mechanics involved with it, which are, I would say, fairly simple, but as you go, it can get a bit... Go away, redhead. It could get a bit wild with the spells and the things you can do. Yeah, it's a very fond memories of this as a child, so get into it. Things should be fine here. Brightness adjustment. Normally I would leave this at the lowest, but just in case people cannot see that well with the contrast between light and dark, I put it up a little bit. Hopefully it's not doesn't look too faded for y'all. Stereo surround, subtitles. I should also say before we start, because we're doing this all month long, it's not just horror games. We're raising money and funds for the Transgender Law Center, wonderful organization for the liberation of trans people and using legal resources to make life easier for trans people. So that's what we're doing all month long. Man, TLC if you want to learn more about the organization or charity, if you're able to donate, be really grateful. And yeah, hi HBK, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're about to start a new game, a new adventure. So let's do it.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it.
Oh, hopefully
their
the shoulder pain
attention
goes
turns to my granddaughter,
living vicariously through
for
you
she
tonight.
is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
I'll do my best. You can tell this is a 2002 game.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LeGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas,
Did sound just cut out?
that your grandfather?
Did it?
Edward?
Like
Yes,
for the
it's
game?
him. He's wearing our family ring.
Oh,
I don't understand.
you scared
Why
me for a sec.
are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What's wrong with you?
Trying to scare the shit out of me during horror month. How dare you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
Nothing spookier than OBS audio filters. Yeah. Make streamers run for the hills. Alright. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here. And off we go. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. The call of the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family secrets it hides. Alex will not leave till she has learned what happened to her grandfather. Damn right she will. Solve a mystery. The last weak rays of sunlight fight the shroud of darkness. It lends an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in this house with nothing but spirits of old for company. I mean, it looks like a beautiful place in and out. It's lovely. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There's something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. You know, there's that swirly black stuff behind the woman there. Not sure what that's about. Let me check everything in the main lobby first. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Face go on, feeling. Okay. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick. With the time permanently set to 3:33, there's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yeah, why not? Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about the key. It isn't for winding at all. It looks like a dresser key. Neat. Permanently set to 3:33, eh? Okay. Like I said, it's been a long time. I'd say at least a good 15 years since I've played through this. So, GameCube era type stuff. Manipulation of inventory items. Current character. Check. Right. Second floor key. The key to the second floor of the Roivas mansion. It looks very old and worn. Okay. To a chest of drawers or... okay. Let's first do here. This will say the same thing, I think. On the other side. Yeah. A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking up the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above the wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. Okay, we have none of that, so never mind. What does that sound? Yet another great gear shifter from hell. I can't wait to stick a sword in that slot. What could possibly go wrong? A grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such the piano fell into disuse. I do appreciate the level of detail with characters turning their heads and giving their attention to like the outside windows or certain objects. Not just in this game, but there's quite a few games like that nowadays. Okay, nothing to say about that. I mean, they're neat little paintings, for sure. The table was set for one. Alex's grandfather. The Edward's private nature meant that he never had many visitors, and this is the lonely evidence of it. Imagine living in a place this big, but you're alone most of the time. Like, you don't have friends come over or just have meetups and parties here. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. I know I at least remember what those symbols mean, but we'll get to that. Let's see over here. door is locked. See if we can use that second floor key. The key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there's a way of repairing it? Yay, we got a broken key. The upstairs door is locked and Alex has broken the key. The key must be repaired somehow before the door can be unlocked with it. Alright, so... I have to see about that some other time. How do I change... Oh, up a floor? How do I go up a floor? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I guess it doesn't count going up the stairs as the second floor yet. Alright. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivus family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across the surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. Apparently you needed, in the artistry of your family tree, you needed someone hanging from one of the branches. Because why not? Wouldn't be my choice, but whatever. A crank socket is mounted in the telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. A curious contraption to be sure. What purpose can it possibly serve? I'll leave it alone. Can't do anything about that. I always daydreamed about living in a place like this, though. Not alone, because that would be kind of creepy. It would be unnerving for me to be by myself in a place this big, but... A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere. Above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." Oh. Well, I just watched House of Dragons, or Hot D, earlier today, so... That's cool. Yeah, nothing going on there. Or here. These books contain a history of the Roivus family, genealogy, birth, death records, deeds, and writs. The Roivus history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivus were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivus were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivus rebuilt their lives. Interesting. The books in the corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, and the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosque. Everything with a tie to ethereal, horror, or fantasy. It is all here, a reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? Probably. A slight draft can be felt issuing from beneath the bookshelf, almost as though a vent or empty space is behind it. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use left and right to adjust the clock hands. Sure. I'm gonna make it 3:33, why not? A secret passage. Find out what's in it. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against the stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brush stroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing the violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. It's one hell of a interpretation. Sure. Looks like some kind of mask. Face is serene in composure, with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes, closed in deep meditation. A painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. This is a bizarre drawing of a cyclopean city. Its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. I can barely make out what I'm looking at. What is that? Oh, that is scale of that versus a person, it looks like. A diabolic drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail. The precise anatomy of fractured bones and convolutions of spines and ribs entwine into a mesmerizing sight. That's a fucking monument of bodies. Holy shit. Why though? Small shrine of candles, their placement appears to be very deliberate. Matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration, the candles are unlit. And then there's this. A large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for story time.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose. for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is quies candamest? Where is conservandi? Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferma. Pupna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient. Come to us, pious Augustus.
Hey, Jen. How are you? Good to see you. Hello. Oh, we're in it now. Stream is I started fairly recently, but yeah, stream's going great so far. Starting a nice spooky game for horror month. The dais on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. A strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. Gonna try to remember how I fight if I need to. Decorations on the wall are a mixture of ancient cultures, civilizations that have long since turned to dust. Perhaps this dungeon is all that remains of them. Yeah, maybe. Been a rough Monday. Yeah. For me, it's been a rough past week or so, but they're getting by. And it's getting colder, so we gotta bundle up and wear our sweaters and sweatpants, our socks and everything. So it's feeling the weather's feeling more oppressive here. A ladder leads to a dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath, yet Pius' courageous resolve does not buckle. Should Pius climb down the ladder? Not Plius. Yes. Oh, you're moving, but not till next year. That's gotta be... Moving, it is always stressful. It's never an easy thing. Hopefully... Oh, you're moving to Tennessee? Cool, cool. Yeah, especially when you're moving to a different state, that's... I can't imagine. I've not been in that situation yet. It's always been within the New York City area when I move around. It's been like twice my entire life that I've had to move. But hopefully it's for the best that you are moving. But yeah, I can see how stressful that could be overall. Okay. Thanks for the close-up to that game. Wow, wow. Where'd you guys come from? Leona. Thanks so much for donating $20 for the Transgender Law Center. Really appreciate it so much. Yes, Pride Pog. All of the poggers. But yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, we're a cute little Roman guy in let's just say Roman times, going down a ladder into a dank place that we shouldn't be. 'Cause, you know, why not? A strange granite block lies on the floor. Let's pick it up. Sure. What can go wrong by picking random stuff up with symbols on it? But yeah. Let's check it. There's a sharp-edged block of granite etched in one side with a curious line design colored blood red. How about the weapon? I actually didn't check it. Gladius. This is a gladius, the standard weapon of a Roman army. A short double-edged sword with a sharp triangular point. The gladius was designed primarily for hacking and chopping at the enemy, but could be used to pierce armor as well. Cool. Only good things will come to us, yeah. I mean, you see the menus here, and it's like, yeah, this is a pleasant game where nothing goes wrong for our characters. It is not... Oh, the darkness is coming. It's not safe to save right now. Fuck you, game. Get out of here with that. I should save whenever I feel like it. Not the haunted gear shifter again. I thought they broke up. No. In this game, they're always together, and I always have to fight these to survive. That one's just sickly green. Ash on one side, insipid. Yeah, insipid. Sickly. Whatever. Final boss is gonna be trying to shift into reverse. well, we'll see what the boss is. I love how sometimes I can make it so that they fight or like hit each other. It's not always easy to do, but ah, blue. I'll take that. Uzi? Hello? Who said that? Oh, hello. The bars across the door block Pi's exit. Yeah. I'm fighting my way through. Okay. Let's get rid of these guys and deal with the puzzle. There is a point to finishing them, but they don't get into that just yet. It's like, why not just leave them there to die? It's like, there's a reason. Alright, we've got our 4 blocks. Ghostly blue. Ooh. And purple. I love how it's tainted by black shadow. I like how the description highlighted isn't a descriptor with the purple. It's just purple. So while it's prominently decorated with a strange line symbol carved into granite, cut into the wall is a square hole lined with scratches as though something has been removed from it. Gee, I wonder. Okay, I can save now. Good. Hole is filled with a granite block, cannot be removed as though it's magically sealed into place. Okay. You have anything to say about that? No. Pius, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Yeah. Just teaching you how to target. I know. Kind of weird that they would have a statue of me to cut down, but whatever. I'm sure there's a totally reasonable explanation for that. A button attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. Bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Oh yeah, we're pushing this button. Look how shiny it is. Wouldn't be able to resist. Right. A strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. No. I already know which path I'm going to be choosing for this. Because this game's all about sanity and sanity effects. So just for this playthrough, potentially showing off more crazy shit, I'll choose the green one. Because for the player, blue means magic, red means health, and green means sanity. So I'll choose sanity for this. Probably back up your shit and go back. That I would have decided that as soon as I heard the voice while I'm above ground after talking to my soldiers. It was like, pious. I would run back to my soldiers and get away from there. Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. Nope. We're gonna choose the green one. Also, I like the story gimmick of this game is that there are 3 very similar stories, but gameplay-wise, there are enough differences to make multiple replays a thing. Might be worth it. It definitely was worth it for me when I first played it. It was like a very novel idea, but you aren't going to be experiencing that much of a difference in the game experience by, well, the game story. The game experience might be very different, but an effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. Yep. It's a pretty cool idea, though.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xalatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Yikes. And then there's Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Congrats. The Tome of Eternal Darkness, where experienced spells and enchanted items can be stored for future use, has been made from fragments of human skin and bone and endowed with magical powers. Oh joy. Go ahead and pick this up. Ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantle, another token of eclectic junk. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It's a chapter page from the tome itself. Should Alex take? Yeah. I want more story time. Alex has found the chapter page entitled The Binding of the Corpse God. Alright, let's read it. I like how it makes sounds when you highlight it. Use this item. Yep.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantorok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Well, you jinxed it, girl. 'Cause it's happening. The door is firmly closed, sealing the temple. Perhaps there's another exit somewhere inside. I hope so. statue of a goddess, delicately sculpted from sandstone. Cast an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace about its neck. Necklace can be used to heal Elia. Make sure that Elia does not move when the spell is being cast. I mean, I'll try not to get hit in the first place. Design on the wall appears to depict the time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too? Yeah, I can see how this is going to be a puzzle. Or other ones, anyways. Match the candles to where the sun is. Engraved on the floor is a striking design featuring a sun sinking below the edge of the world. Uh-oh. It kind of hard to see, but some of the spots on the floor are trap spots. Little buttons that'll... I think that's what these holes are. Like, if I just do it anyways. One of these traps does it. Well, maybe not. That just did more. But yeah, I think the holes are just shooting poisonous darts at you from the walls. Ah, shit. Located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of the sanity meter and the character to pulse green. Beware, sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. Sanity, every time he/she meets a monster, his/her sanity will get lower. The lower the sanity meter gets, the more the character will hallucinate. Yeah. Fashioned from stark, ancient stone engraved with weird designs. It can be used to cast a healing spell when Elia is standing still. Right. Hello, I'm this way. These things, no matter what kind they are really only a danger when there's groups of them. Performing a finishing move on a creature recovers sanity. So that's why you would want to finish them. You could choose not to and just have fun with the sanity meter, but... For the stream playthrough, I'll opt not to do it sometimes. If I were playing this by myself, I would never let my sanity go down. Like, not even halfway. There are some times where you don't really have a choice in the matter. It's just a lot of enemies looking at you, and you lose your sanity anyways, but... I'll try to balance it out. Engraved on the floor is a striking design featuring a brightly burning sun. And this... bronze necklace that sits atop an ancient clay urn. Resplendent with glowing gems, yeah. Looks beautiful. Light and durable, small curve running from the handle makes it better for hacking rather than stabbing. Yeah. Poster. Because of how I'm playing this, I'm absolutely gonna save a lot. There's no way I'm not gonna. Detail. Sign on the wall. Okay, so here's where we have to work it a bit. Whew, that was such a hard puzzle. The design on the wall appears to depict the middle stage of the day of mankind. The image is now represented by the candles as well. Yeah. Doors open slightly, but not enough for Elia to go over it. And this is where, because you can't change the camera perspective, you have to be very careful not to step on certain parts of the floor. I'll step on this one. Because why not? Ah, you hit yourself. He killed him. Oh boy. I'm gonna let myself go down to like half sanity. I think it's still safe to do that without things going too far. Be kind of, I don't know if it would be boring, but be less exciting if everything were just normal. I didn't read this. Triangular design carved onto the floor. The etched grooves are filled with colored sand. These symbols appear to be related to each other, with one having precedence over the other. And then we put this here. And then that's that. Let's go to the other side of this place. Graved on the floor is a striking design featuring the sun rising from above the edge of the world. Okay. Every time like a torch or a light makes that sparking sound, I jump. It's not even that loud, but yeah. That's basically what that is. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, a red one. I'll let you die. I'm not gonna regain my sanity. Graved on the floor is a striking design featuring the starry sky filling the heavens. Okay. Alright, so they all have to go. A small pedestal covered with decorative etchings stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be the focal point of this display. Yeah, let's take it. Oh.
A secret passage in the temple.
Oh no, that guy's in danger. Spitoot. The guard is grateful for Elliot saving his life. In return, he offers his services. If Elliot brings him a weapon that has been broken, he'll repair it as a gesture of thanks. Well, I got this. Fragments of a shattered short sword lied on the floor. Yay. Thanks, dude. The guard resumes his duty, seemingly no worse for wear for his recent brush with death. He's like, it's a living. Ancient weapon, the blowgun propels a poison dart at an enemy, causing death within several seconds. Badass. No, not the dart that's coming again. God damn it. Wanna save. Oh, you son of a... Smack. There's a hole in the device as though something can be inserted, perhaps a key or a lever. Have a look at everything here. This mural depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer, people, the ancient Khmer people, by denouncing one of their fertility gods. Wait, you're befriending the people by denouncing their fertility god. I guess as if the people wanted their fertility god to go away. So I guess those people would worship the demon then, instead of the fertility god. Okay. I'll wait for that to pass. Oh, demon fight. Demon fight! He's taking them all down, look at him. Yeah, get fucked. Red wins against green, I guess. How am I doing? Okay, I saw her, like, keeling over. I thought she, like, I was close to death. I was like, wait, how did I get hit? The mural depicts one of the ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. So this would have been what the previous cutscene showed. Of Pius coming in and being like, you know what? Fuck you. And then just dropping those pillars onto Mantorok. As if Mantorok is these people's fertility god. I mean, I guess.
Stop. Don't go near it.
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantorok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
You are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantorok's hearts, the essence of the corpse god. To some it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
And she just accepts it like, yeah, sure. No questions asked. I would be following that guy along, but like, listen, I just came here to get away from it all and read my storybooks. What does it say? Look around. Oh yeah. Because the game's like, you're gonna definitely want a closer look at this thing. Metal staff is held in the arms of the statue. So, okay, I guess to the people, this is how they visualize their fertility god, not Mantorok. Or maybe it's both, I don't know. Like, I can see that statue being their fertility god, but like, them seeing this would make them be like, I am never thinking about fertilizing anything ever again. A statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantorok has secreted over the years. It's so gross when you when I read it out like that. Fucking hell. A door of formidable size seals the vault. Stylized design resembling the creature that dwells within the room is carved onto the stone. You really don't need that many eyes, Mantorok. Let's have a look at what we've got, though. Looks to be a lever. Okay, so that's our lever. We have to go back a few rooms for it. Alright. Can I save, please? Okay. The darkness is at bay. I can save now. Perfect. Yeah, I'll just leave those be. It wasn't here. No, it was a room. The first mural that I found, I think. Uh-oh, something's coming. Get wrecked. Whoever you were. feel like the camera angle would be more less at an angle than it is now if my sanity was fucking hell. Would be less at an angle if my sanity was at full. So that shit like that happens. The game hits you with sounds that you shouldn't be hearing, visuals you should not be perceiving, as your sanity decreases. I hate it, but I love it. Come on, get at me. Can't fucking run. I think this is where we need to be, isn't it? After that... Yeah, after that, okay. So... hold the device, let's get our lever in. Oh no, I've turned into one of them. I can still attack though. It's gonna take me a while to get across. Oh.
This can't be happening!
Hey. Okay, see, that doesn't work as much these days, because... that would have... And it did in the past, where if you would have CRT televisions and the volume or TV text would be like yellow at a tint like that, and suddenly your TV volume lowers. Such a fucking troll, this game. But yeah, if I kept my sanity all the way up, or as high as I could, you wouldn't be seeing any of these.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantorok? Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
But I did everything right. Oh well. Chapter complete. Bad end. Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, corresponding to the etchings on the table and an illustration upon the wall. Some of the candles have been lit. The correct sequence of candles being lit, a hidden panel opens. There's a message tube inside. An antique leather-bound message tube, the kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Let's find out what. Suspicions of conspiracy.
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then.
He lies.
As do we all.
What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantorok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces.
Mantorok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return.
As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know.
And much you never will.
Be certain to retrieve Mantorok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane.
Or perhaps one, then the other? Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
One or the other, or both. At the chapter page is removed, the message tube is no longer needed. Alex discards it. Okay. So. Read this next bit.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At once.
Fucking idiot.
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
I would never trust this man to hold a secret if he's just gonna almost immediately after being told no one reads this is for his eyes only, and then he goes off and fucking reads it in a corner. Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect? Out of fear? After Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber. Alright. Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain audience with Charlemagne. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for wavering in faith. The monk informs Anthony that the order is awaiting the arrival of the bishop so that the funeral rites may begin. There is much grieving to do, since this is not the only recent death among the order. Oh, really? What do you have to say? Nothing? The monk cordially greets Anthony, however, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. Okay. Everyone's acting sus. What about up here? Oh. Okay, I just wanted to go upstairs, dude. Pius Augustus. But only his lower half. And Elia. 2 people that I've controlled so far. And seemingly 4 more, by the looks of it. Also, I'm very sorry, Heads. I'm gonna have to step on you. I'll try not to, but some of y'all are just bound to be stepped on. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It's bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Okay. Well, we've got the book. So, that's cool. Spell list inventory. It's been acquired. Yeah, so runes. I think the top 3 are just it'll be described, but I think they're not the same kind of runes that you would want to collect, I think. A funeral casket made from unfinished wood. It is not properly sealed and could probably be opened. I feel like this is blasphemy, but yeah, sure. Let's open it.
Oh my God, what is it?
What happened?
This devil's work.
We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Anthony has acquired Scramasax. This Franken-Saxon weapon relies on a hefty blade to deliver deadly cutting and slashing attacks. It does not have a handguard, as it was designed for offensive rather than defensive fighting. I just caught that it doesn't have a... Like, if someone wanted to just get your fingers while you're holding that, they could. Message scrolls like this were often used to transfer messages securely. This one has a strange diagram on it, consisting of a pentagonal shape and strange letters at each corner. When Anthony had opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pledged that he would warn Charlemagne at all costs. Peering into the casket, Anthony sees the body of a monk. This raiment is that of his order, stained with blood that has seeped from many grievous wounds. It is a truly disturbing sight. Yeah, as soon as I open it, they're like, you know what? Take this sword, we out. Probably the smartest people. Anthony cannot leave yet. Charlemagne must be warned of the conspiracy against him. A blue urn rests upon a shelf. Okay. A faint, warm sunlight filters into the room through these windows. Tiny dust motes drift, caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. Weird that they let me focus on certain things in this game, but there's like no rhyme or reason to it. Some of it does make sense, and then some of it's like, hey, take a good look at that feather, all that writing you can't read. Bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly on a set of shelves. Mostly books of a religious nature. They sit beneath a skein of dust, as if no one has touched them. This urn has been glazed with a rich cobalt blue shellac, instilling it with an otherworldly spectral character. It has a strange sigil on its side. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself onto fragments as it hits the floor. Okay. Broken blue urn. Ah, that's what we wanted. That clicky-clackety thing inside was this magical rune. Runes are the key element in creating spells. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. Okay. What is it? 9, 12 total. I hope it can be repaired. Shit. I'll just punch this thing. A mysterious gold medallion rests upon the desk. Anthony has acquired the Circle of Power. Circles of power describe the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Yeah. Not enough components to attempt to research spells at this time. We'll get there. We'll get there. Here's the game just saying, hey, look at all these things. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. As I punch a book. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself. Oddly pristine on the dusty shelf, it doesn't quite belong. Maybe I should equip the fucking Scramasax. Scralamalamax. The saxophone. Hello? You got a symbol inside you. Let me take care of that for you. Got a magical rune. We'll check that. I'll leave you alone. I don't care. We actually have a lot more sanity than Elia did. Nice. We in fact equip that. Which can be used to light Anthony's way. Yeah. That which is in the game's lighting is very true. I'm gonna need this torch to just to see things on the floor, on the walls. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Wait, the bishop was doing this. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword and bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. Hell yeah. More weapons. A heavy single-handed sword with 2 cutting edges. It is commonly known as the bastard sword, or hand and a half. Sword for the length of the hilt, which can fit in one hand, with the other for support. The monk ambles around nervously, as if half expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. So like that thing, it helps a great deal actually that the heads of characters look down or focus their eyes on what might be important for you to interact with. Even when it's dark. In fact, when it's dark, you can see more of it. The area is dark and it's difficult to make out detail. Yeah. So you'd have to have the torch up to grab it. To get a piece. There's a player to combine 2 or more items from the inventory into one. One-third. Toothweights. Then there's that bit there. That one I can barely see, even with light. Fragments of a broken urn pieced together to form a crude whole. Deep cracks mar its structure, and while it is almost complete, it is far from watertight. Perhaps it could be repaired somehow. I don't know why I thought I could just talk to this guy to repair things. That's 2. Oh, we can do it now. At least try it out. So, alignment. So, blue alignment. I'm not gonna remember the names of the gods. I know one of them is Zelatath. Actually, no, I do. I actually do remember the names: Zelatath, Chaturga, and Ulioth. I believe this one is Ulioth. Zelatath is the one I chose, the green, the green goddess. Chaturga is the red. Mantorok is the purple. We only got one, so it's gonna look like this. And it doesn't work. So, which is fine. It's gonna be exciting to collect more of them. Try it out. Okay. Well, let's go. Oh? A carved stone tablet lies on the stone floor. Magical codex. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. Aha. Magomor. Meaning item. I see, but you don't necessarily have the rune, you just have the understanding of and what it looks like. So that when you get it, you know what you're potentially mixing. Holy shit. Yeah, fire is just one-shotting them. Wow. Okay, so let's see about it. And now we get the rune. It shines like that. That looks cool. In HD, that looks more wicked than I think I ever would have noticed on my old CRT back in the day. Okay, let's see. You've discovered spell 1. Wonderful. The effects of this spell are unknown. Not all of the components are in your possession or have been identified. I see. Do I wanna cast it? No. Don't get me started. What, on the CRT thing? Oh, okay, so this spell is gonna repair these then. Okay. I think. Just in simple enchantment. Okay, this... Hey. The item has been repaired. Hell yeah. This meter represents a character's magical energy. Lower. This meter regenerates whenever the character's in. Oh, so I have to keep walking or running around. The phosphors, they communicate depth. Super sharpness only reminds us that we're looking at a 2D projection. Oh. And the inky blacks. Oh, the colors are so good. You're talking about something I know very little about, but I'm fascinated. Phosphors. I could see that though. The fact that with the sharper something is, the more you realize how not 3D it actually is. I tend to see that a lot when people are emulating things and trying to make it look super HD, and it's just ugh. This urn has been glazed with the iridescent green shellac, making it shine. A disturbingly alien light. A strange sigil. Can't use it. Cobalt blue shellac. Spectral character. Right. Can't use it. But that's okay. Remember when you'd hit that power button and it would make that deep whap that you could feel in your stomach? And all the hairs on your arm would stand up? There was... I'm trying to think back. It wasn't on the last CRT we had. It was I remember the last one we had was a 27-inch. There was in the kitchen, and I don't know how we happened upon it. It was a very small black and white TV. Couldn't have been more than like 9 inches big. And every time I would turn that on, that would be like, oh, I'm feeling something. Definitely the old 13, I think it was a 13-inch color TV we had in our bedroom. You could hear it, and sometimes I would feel it. For sure. LCDs are the crisis of modernity, and nobody will listen to... I love how you're ranting about types of televisions. I mean, I kind of wish... I mean, I feel like if someone could figure it out, they would have by now, but... just make brand new CRT televisions that still have the lines, the CRT color lines, the scan lines. But maybe it's way more complicated than that. Because clearly there's a market for them. People have to want more for like old school TV and video games especially. I know a lot of speedrunners try to play on CRTs for old games as much as possible. Slab of etched stone sits on a pedestal. Wait, that's the symbol we already have, right? Okay, so Ulyaoth. Yeah, I was right. It was Ulyaoth. Okay. It's not gonna tell me. I wonder, could I enchant my torch? No. Never mind. How about nice. Yeah, I forgot about that. I can enchant weaponry. Red urn. Filled already. TOTs are theoretically capable of infinite resolution and infinite color depth. We're going backwards if you ask me. I hope we bring it back a bit. High quality 4K CRTs. That would be interesting to see, actually. But yeah, my poor man here is decaying. Every room, every set of rooms I get, it's like his skin is rotting. A disturbing rendition of a monstrous devil. It is contorted into what appears to be a fountain. What sickly liquid is this draining into the pool? Trickling from scum-encrusted spout. Now, let's check this. Urn has been glazed with a deep red shellac, giving it a sheen of a bloody heart recently torn from its host's body. It has a strange sigil on its side. It is filled with a foul-smelling liquid. What the hell is this liquid? Dunking the urn into the foul-smelling fountain becomes filled to the brim with a rank fluid. It's a lot heavier now and rife with fetor. My COT is 16:9 1080i. I drove to Western Pennsylvania to get it. Wow. I don't know if I'd be getting a ride to another state to get a CRT. Maybe if I had room to store it and use it when I can. Like, safely. For old games, especially for if I'm emulating old games and it's like I want the authentic experience that I got visually, I definitely would plug in a CRT rather than just playing on my monitors. But I don't think, one thing I don't think we ever had was a 16:9 CRT. I don't think we ever had that. The last CRT we had was, I think it was about 27 inches, but yeah, I don't think it was widescreen. It's just a really big square. Okay, so we've got, they're both filled. They're all filled. So that's good. It's not that old, but they're pretty rare in this configuration. Don't remember seeing any back then. It's got HDMI inputs too, which is something of a rarity. Oh wow. It did make HD 4x3 ones that would just letterbox HD. Yeah, that makes sense. Something about having a real thing in 16:9. An aged tapestry hangs on the wall. It is soiled from the dank atmosphere of the room and the corruption about it. Alright, get ready to get burned, boy. Who are you? Ancient stone tablet leans against the bookshelf. Religious texts of an unspeakable nature, written in languages utterable only by monsters or corrupt humans. Secret texts. An iron plate on the floor is carved with 3 curious circles. Dried splashes have marred its pockmarked and worn surface. It looks like he's got the same injury I have. Oh, the spell runs out over time. Okay. Yeah, he looks rough. Yeah, that could be your Halloween costume. Just go as this poor messenger and say, hey, I'm the messenger from Eternal Darkness. People are gonna be like, what? What the fuck is Eternal Darkness? Although the urn appears to sit correctly in place on the pressure plate, it does not appear to be heavy enough to depress it. Amongst the books on the table rests an ancient scroll of what appears to be paper. So you get a rune, you get a tablet for the rune, and then that tablet explains what it is, what it's called, and then you get the scroll that explains one of the 12 spells. Okay. Been found or researched, yeah. You can assign, check. Yeah. A torn scroll illustrated with a geometric symbol. It's accompanied by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic." The spell requires the Enterbach and Magamore runes. This is them explaining quick spells. I'll just put it there for now. That's cool. They tell you Enterbach means to project, so project item with the power of Ulioth. Pretty straightforward. Like if you have many runes that you don't know what they're for, that's where the fun begins, because you're like, well, maybe I can create a few spells here and there, but I'm not gonna fucking know what to do or what they do until I experiment. Maybe it'll do something I don't want it to do. Alright, let's go, man. You are deathly afraid of this torch you're carrying.
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
No, don't bite me. You're not a vampire. Asshole. Ugh. Brutal. And you're still moving. Anthony has acquired the Bishop's Key. Great. We lost a lot of sanity off that, though. A shrine to a god that bespeaks of an ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. I couldn't even guess what god this is. But, let's get the hell out of here. This is a gold gem encrusted bishop's key. Its form echoes the likeness of a bishop's scepter. This is the key to the bishop's room. Right. Wait. Zoom the hell in. Okay. Right, that is okay. X, Y. Right, that, yeah, that must be. It's hard to see. This is, I get how clever this could be of a map system. For someone who's partially colorblind like me, this is kind of hard to look at and discern. But yeah, that, what that looks like green yellow is the topmost floor. Can we save? Yes. Let's go. Oh God. Whoa. Hello? Oh. Okay. I remember you. Let me maybe unequip that. Like, I remember not wanting to be near these. But I have nothing ranged to deal with them. It looks friendly. I wish I had like that blow dart that Elia had earlier. Because then I'd be able to shoot it and then pass, but I can't get around this thing, actually. And if it gets too close to me... maybe. It does that. If I move while I'm that close, it just does that. The Trapper Dimension sprawls in every direction. Whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. Really, the only thing I care about recovering is my health. I don't care about my sanity for this playthrough. Because if I recover all my sanity, then, you know, that's no fun. You don't get to see the weird shit. So I'm gonna avoid the green portal. Just get the red. It seemed like if you got too close, it would just turn around and show you its butt like a cat. Oh my god, if people had these as pets. Oh, there'd be so many people missing. Have you seen this person? Have you seen this entire town? It's gone missing. Just pet the little trapper. I think it's called a trapper. Pet the trapper. Ugh. Oh, you can eat hair on it, the head. I don't think I've ever noticed that. But yeah, it happens, you get into the Trapper dimension, but the Trapper itself dies after stinging you, so it's kind of like a bee in that respect. Trappers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. If Anthony can sneak past them, they won't be trouble. Time for stealth mode. Shut the hell up, man. I don't care if you're going insane. Shush. Guy's losing it and he's starting to... Trying to be Metal Gear Solid, dude. Oh, fuck you. That's a sanity effect that I do not enjoy. Bugs all over the monitor screen? Get out of here. Nope. I don't even need to imagine that happening. That has actually happened before in the past. The monk ambles around nervously as if half expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. Now I just look like a zombie. With a sword. This is what happens when you get too curious, my guy. You should not have opened that message. The fuck are you? Okay, wait. Let me enchant. It was kind of hard to see with that, but the goal is to, because it's got 3 heads, little heads on its face, and you have to cut those down. The hell is that? God. Alright. Whatever. My sanity's at an all-time low. And I cannot save. We already looked at that. This was our goal, to get in with Charlemagne.
Trying to save him, Anthony. His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Zealot.
Oh, I don't remember that. That shit. It didn't even wait for the guy to finish his sentence. It's like, the power of God damn. So, how was that little bedtime story, Alex? Did you enjoy that? I sure did. How are we looking as far as sanity's okay? New spell? We don't really have the means, do we? No? Okay. Already assigned. So, what was that? Finding the book, getting that page on the wall, getting that secret scroll. That's 3 chapters. We got the sword as well. Just by being in this room, so I'm pretty sure that's it for now. Unless I can get that. Can I get that? That's not anything. So let's leave the room. Fuck. Fuck you, man. Hello? Oh, is that blood? I like how Alex is just like looking at it. He's like, oh my god, there's blood. Oh. Can we not with the door knocking, please? You know what? That's actually giving me an idea. Maybe I should make that a sound alert. make a loud door knocking, door bashing noise. Have that be a sound alert. What? The fuck? No, thank you. See if this works. Places the blade in the slot but feels it pushed back as if the magic of the blade does not fit the lock. So it's wrong. Right idea, wrong magic. Oh, wait, I can actually repair a thing, right? There we go. Good. Completely forgot about that. Now we can go upstairs. New place. A serene painting of a luscious mountain valley, delicately rendered in oils. Time has taken its toll on the surface, which is soiled with dirt and scratches. Sir, you are a statue. You are not allowed. Wait, my sanity's like still I still got like 2/3 of my sanity up. But I'm already seeing things. No thank you. I'm good. Yeah, that part of the wall does look sus. Wallpaper in this section of the hallway is oddly marred, as though the wall it sits on is not even with the rest of the room. Okay. Why am I seeing ghosts now? Stained glass depicts a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even with the faint light of the setting sun. The maiden clasps a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it's magical, and not really there. A glowing field of energy protects the window. I cannot do anything about this. You're on your own, window. Okay. Let me go this way. Can barely see. That looks like the face of people there. Oh, revolver ammo. It was wonderful. I'll just go ahead and load those bullets up inside my sword. Alex questions the presence of a lush landscape amidst these other morbid pieces. Could it be a single ray of hope encircled by the encroaching darkness? This is saying? It sounded like English. That's actually a really beautiful painting. I wish there was more lighting on that though. I love like ocean wave type paintings. They're really cool. One of the drawers in the dresser curiously has no keyhole. In its place is a small triangular design flanked by a magical symbol. Yeah, it's a symbol of Zelatath. Or Zelatoth. Alex found a page from the journal of Maximilian Roivus. The page from Maximilian Roivus' journal, it reads, "Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime but no less than a newborn baby." Okay. Fuck you forever. Oh. Oh, I got chills. You ever get scared by something more than once, but over a long period of time, and that scare just slaps the shit out of you back to the childhood days where you used to be scared by the same thing? I experienced that just now in like a fraction of a second. It's like, oh yeah, I remember I got jump scared by this. Ah! Fucking hell. There was no need for that. That didn't help me get anything. God. Just fucking move on. I don't know that, but I would probably know it if I was brave enough to play RE3 again. I've yet to play either version, the original or the remake. I haven't played either. A chapter page has been hastily stashed behind the frame of a painting. Now let's hold off on that. I want to explore a bit. Get more ammo for the gun I don't have. A musty aroma hangs in the air, and a layer of fine dust lies on all surfaces of the room. It seems as if no one has been in here for a long time. It's almost like a museum. Too dark in here to do anything. Perhaps the circuit has been broken. Okay. I do get those moments though, like I'll play a game I haven't played since I was a child, make the same arbitrary decision to go left instead of right or something, and it'll just blow my mind how predictable I am when I realize what I did. Nostalgia. Sure. The Gift of Forever. An oddly proportioned painting of a man in somewhat Napoleonic garb. Obviously an intentional exaggeration, gives a painting an oddly quirky feel.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
Persia 565 AD. So we're going further in the past this time.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
It's getting teleported like Pius did. Okay, what are we looking at here? Ancient talisman that's been in Karim's family for many generations. It's said to bestow long life on those that have kept it. This item can be used to restore health. Great. A chakram was a favored throwing weapon through Central Asia in medieval times. A balanced ring of metal, sometimes beautifully decorated, it would be hurled at an attacker. Heavy chakrams could sever limbs or heads. However, they were not designed to return to the thrower. Right. I don't know why I would expect to, but I do recommend the classic REs. I think this game is at least a little referential to RE1 from what I can see. Yeah, the first 4 I have not played. Like, what I mean by that is RE1, 2, and 3 for the PS1, and then there's Code Veronica that I've not played either. So yeah, I wish they were just available on Steam or something. But yeah, I would love to play the originals someday. The tulwar is a curved blade with a heavy chopping edge. Most tulwars had a circular hilt and pommel, making them easy to recognize. Looks like I'm in danger. A man's corpse lies fallen. Wounds cover the exposed flesh of his body where his armor has failed. Oh, that would be so cool if they had like a collection of the old ones. But we'll have to settle with a room like this, where we have Elia and Pius's lower half, and the heads of countless others on the floor. Oh, and Anthony too. He's joined us. How nice of him. Sorry, I know. I'm so sorry for stepping on you. A statuette vaguely resembling a man stands atop of a low pedestal. Nice. We'll check that out in a minute. Okay, so there's a ladder there. It seems particularly heavy for its size. An arcane shrine dominates the room. Braziers surround its edge, while a larger one tops its summit. No doubt each one would be filled with incense to facilitate prayer to insidious deities. Uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna need at least one more, with me being in, like, on one of the other 3. A coruscating barrier blocks Kareem's progress down the ladder. Its shimmering energies create the vision of a rune upon its surface. Oh. Okay. What did I need to do with this then? Why? Why HBK? Because it reminds you of Brazzers or something? Look at this Brazzers in this video game. Yeah, I thought that doing this puzzle would break that barrier, but I guess this is for something else. Alright. Oh, neat. A torch. I need that. Hello? Stone tablet lies on the floor, leaning against the wall. Hold on, zombies. Let me get this, let me get my loot first. Statuette vaguely resembling a man. Okay. Oh, and that's a dead end. Not sure how it's pronounced, but I'm 100% sure that it is what it is, and I also am not sure which word it reminds me of, but I do know it's a dirty word. Oh. 4 of them? Fucking 4 of them. We have to kill him from like... Alright, chill out. Chill out. Relax. Do not... I'm just killing you one by one right now. There we go. The shrine has risen from the floor, exposing what appears to be a lifting mechanism. Should Kareem use the device to descend? Deeper down we go. Let me not accidentally waste ammo. Lying in a pool of cold blood is a dead soldier. He is the victim of an unseen battle. Perhaps this man died from the claws of the monsters of this place. It's difficult to tell. Runes. We don't know what that does. That is Zelotath. Oh, so I said it right the first time. Zelotath, not Zelototh. That's my queen. That's the path I chose, was the path of Zelotath. Let's see about experimenting. Project? Nope. Item. No. I don't think that would have worked. Alright. A man lies dead, anointed in blood from the ravages of the Tulwar sword. The wounds deep and numerous seep fresh blood. Precise, yet powerful. The result of a man's actions, not the monster's. Should Kareem retrieve? Yeah, sure. Kareem has acquired a Tulwar. Kareem can now wield 2 Tulwars simultaneously. Hell yeah. Kareem can now fight Florentine with a Tulwar in each. I have no idea what a Florentine... Must be a fighting style, but yeah, okay. Alright. Oh. Oh. Can I not? There you go. Yeah, those I have to kill and finish. That's... They take away too much sanity for me to just leave alone. And also, I don't remember if they just come back to life if I don't finish those in particular. Wait, what? Okay. Snap out of it, Kareem. Let's go. Another dead man. Who were these men whose corpses litter the dungeon? Unwary soldiers who stumbled inside, or grave robbers looking to plunder it? A crumpled scroll lies under the dead man's curled fingers. Recover. Grave robbers looking to plunder it. I don't know, man. I guess we'll never know. A tattered scroll from an ancient text. It reads, "This spell enables the transfer of magical power from the environment to the self. Restoration of the body, spirit, and mind is the spell's purpose. Spell requires the Narrowcath and Santak runes." Well, that might be one of the two that we need, but we don't even have the other, and that's a very useful one. That's basically healing one of the 3 powers. So if I had that recover spell and base that spell on an Ulioth or a Zelatath, I can essentially heal sanity at will using magic. And in fact, I can heal magic with magic if I chose Ulioth. It's kind of weird. Metallic plaque replaces the lock. Colored sigil is engraved on the metal above a wide slot. The slot appears to be wide enough to insert a large blade. Whoa. Hello? I'm losing my limbs. Oh. It's a fucking hallucination. Coruscating barrier blocks Kareem's progress. Shimmering energies creates an undulating vision of a rune upon its surface. Do I... wait. I like the sound it makes. We need that particular... so we need just have that particular rune, and then the way will be clear. Oh. Okay. That looked like I was gonna die for a second there. Stone tablet lies amidst dust on the plinth. Santac. And whatever that is. Let's see about it. New spell. No. No. Uh-huh. There's a recover spell. Just didn't know what the last one was called. So it must be called Narrow Cath then. Sign. I'll put that in place of enchant. Don't always need to enchant. Oh, I fucked up. I gotta wait to recover magic so I can recharge magic. Damn, how much magic do I need? What? You son of a bitch. Wouldn't that be amazing if you learn a spell that blows you up? God damn it. Okay. So that's basically if you chose Ulioth for the recover, it's just gonna keep spending magic to get it back, which is not all that great. God, if I had Chaturga recover, that would be great. I could heal my health with magic. Oh well. Oh, bitch! I didn't even see you. Oh, whatever. I need help. More than anything. Just gotta dodge properly.
my dear Alex. I will always be at your side.
Oh, that's her grandfather.
There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
This isn't really happening.
The Age ceiling has collapsed, creating an impassable pile of rubble that blocks the doorway. Tucked into a niche within the wall, a stone tablet is found. Okay, absorb, yeah. I guess that's why the other ones wouldn't work, because absorb item, absorb project wouldn't work, absorb self. Okay. A large rammed Dao broadsword protrudes from a solid pedestal made of stone. It awaits its next owner. Hell yeah. Oh lords. Typified by its long, broad blade and heavy cutting edge, a formidable weapon enables its user to strike at many enemies at once and still keep distance. With a sweep, Kareem can knock down enemies and can cause extreme damage with an overhead attack. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun. Stab him. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, wait, round 2. I thought it was over. Anything else? Is there more? Oh, that's the Zelatath symbol. We need that. Ah, get off me. Get off me. Get the hell off me. It's hard to aim for those smaller guys when the camera's like all the way back. There's our Zelatath, which means hell yeah. So now I guess this is where the cyclical nature of all these gods come into play. When you enchant a weapon, but you're dealing with a certain alignment of an enemy that you're like, oh, if I use an enchanted Zelatath weapon on this enemy, then it'll be easier for me to kill them. I just don't remember if it's blue that's stronger than green, or is green stronger than blue. But there's several symbols all around the game that remind you of the nature of it by giving you that cyclical chart with arrows pointing. I think there's one in the mansion, actually. I'll have to take a look at it. Okay. Gotta take this off. Torch. Oh, and we have to enchant it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I was wondering if it was the key was the opposing alignment or the exact same one they show you. I need my torch.
Yeah.
They're calling for you. Oh. I think those are green, right? But let's see if we can one-shot them without... I was still able to kill it even though I didn't see it. A ruby effigy stands upon the pedestal centered in the room. Wait, that's it? Okay. Wait. Kneeling in respect to an unseen victor. I forget where I'm meant to be going. The place isn't big enough for me to get lost, so... Yeah, and this was the beginning. So... Where did you guys even come from? Along the length of a corridor, a ceiling has given way and collapsed, littering the floor with debris. Oh, okay. I completely missed this. Alright, so that's blue.
Enter by Sultan.
Look at that. All 3 heads came off in one hit. The way forward is blocked by a wrought iron portcullis. There appears to be no visible lock, but there has to be a way of opening it. A blasphemous sculpture made from human skin and bone. A trestle of bones is cradled within this shrine, like a nightmarish book stand beckoning to be used. I'm going to put this in here? Oh, we're here. I didn't even realize. Sure. Get off. I'm gonna have to heal with this. I'm dead. Hey, Feisty. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Kareem has perished at the hands of eternal darkness with no one to stop their diabolical plans. Humanity will surely be annihilated. Oh, boo. Thank you for the booze. Wow, it's just straight up just game over. When was the last time I saved? I'm good, just finished the blanket I've been working on. Oh, nice. It's about time of the year for it. It's been getting really cold here. Oh, I have to do that fight all over again. Okay. I'm doing alright. It's just trying to stay warm. Been having a lot of fun with this. Oh, it's a baby blanket for a customer. Nice. It's that cold over there. It's like last time I checked earlier this evening, it was like in the 50s. So, yeah. Summer left really quickly here in New York. As soon as it was the first day of fall, I was like, nope. no more summer days for you. Oh, never mind. Yeah. I forgot I don't have that spell yet. I think that's after. Finishing this room. No, I'm making a scarf for a customer who's in New York. Hell yeah. Maybe if you label it feisty and I happen upon passing by someone over there. Maybe I'll know it was you who made it. Yeah, please do. I want to see it. Yeah, whenever you finish it, definitely send me a pic. Oh, she's in Binghamton. I have family up in Binghamton. Extended family, but still, yeah. That's crazy. On my father's side. That'd be funny if you're making a scarf for someone I'm related to. Let me check my spells. Oh, I'm shrinking. I'm turning into a mini-me.
This isn't really happening.
Psych. That's funny, though. Alright, let me save so I don't have to ever do that again. What's weird is she used to live right around the corner from me, but moved up there. Oh. New spells. Okay, enchant. You.
Enter my Celadon.
Know anyone that used to live in Georgia? No, I can't say I have, no. Yeah, no. We don't have a big extended family, so... I'm sure they're out and about somewhere in the world, but... Get the hell out of here. Annoying little scorpion thingies. But you better rethink that. You have extended family in GA now. Jeez, forgot us already. Yeah. I gotta visit my Twitch mother someday. Down in Georgia. Yeah, so I can get slapped like that, but in real life, in person. Before I croak. I would never do that to you or anyone. Well, okay. That's good.
Enter by Selton.
That would just put you in the basement of Icy? Jeez. Just kidnapping people, putting them in your basement. Icy's like, hey, hey, welcome in. Join the club. Welcome to the South. That'd be funny. Okay. You save it here. I don't even have a basement. That's even more concerning. Because wherever you put us, it's just gonna be 6 feet under. I'm gonna make a basement just so I kill you and stick you down there. Welcome to Georgia. Nah, I know you wouldn't do that. I have a shed, it'll be nice. Oh, that's cool. I'll hang out in the shed, why not? So I am communicating with Ulyaoth here. I forget if this part changes if I... Like if I chose Ulyaoth earlier, would I get communication with Chattur'gha or Xel'atath? Isn't it past your bedtime? What time is it? It's 11:34. Sing, it's bad. It's like, wait, what am I singing? And also, what time is it? Shaped like a delicate tome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal, should Kareem claim the artifact. Yeah, it's almost midnight. I'll be finishing up anyways.
We will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
How did she die?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress.
Oh.
She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me. And you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past.
Alright, dude.
Despite who you are now, you will also become something more. Just
You have to stay on till I get sleepy, no fair.
Must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love.
The kiss of death. Well, at least he's with his true love, I guess. The moon turned. To be continued. The battle has been won, but the war against the darkness is far from over. War against the darkness rages on in eternal darkness, Sanity's redemption. This game is such a fucking troll. I love it. Teasing me with a sequel. The game's not even over yet. Alright. Oh, phone's ringing.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
This isn't really happening.
Alright. This is why I don't answer my phone unless I know who it is. Prank callers. This is a beautiful mansion, though. Except for the trickles of blood going down the walls. I could do without that. But yeah, that'll be it for me tonight. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. We'll continue on. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm really glad that the game's running well. the way that my setup is having it play. So far so good. Hopefully this is as smooth of an experience all the way through, because I love this game. I'm so glad I'm playing this after like 15 years. Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. We'll continue on, have some fun with some spooks and trolling from the game and all that good stuff. If I don't see you, have a good rest of your week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.